skull902 here, and as you can see by the list that I've got right now, I will take suggestions and whatnot. But I am compiling a list of episodes because I'm going to select a few episodes for the next batch of Rule of Three, which I think will be out in the springtime. Think like the same time frame that Rule of Three follow-ups this year came out, like in April or so, April, May. Actually, no, no, that was more so July, but whatever. Early 2022 is what I'm planning on having the next few Rule of Three episodes out. And Oh, hello everybody. Hello to Tuxic Nuke, Wildstyle, and Sunswift. Swift, what is Rule of Three? Well, I think that's a good time to explain. Um, Rule of Three is a show where I review the first three installments of, say, a TV show or a comic or something along those lines. Uh, so that's basically it. Yeah. Uh, the next batch of episodes, there's always 4 episodes in a quote unquote batch of Roll of Three that I do these reviews. That was a shittily said sentence, but uh, I really want to do it, so I'm only taking 3 suggestions here today. But or what? I'm taking a bunch of suggestions. I'm only picking 3 suggestions. Uh, but the one that I absolutely wanted to do, and what's going to lead off the next few episodes of Rule of Three, is I alluded to it on Twitter with the word adventure, but that could literally mean anything. Lost Leader even thought that it was a JoJo's reference. But no, in fact, I'm going to be taking a look at Digimon for the first episode of Rule of Three that's coming out next year. So. Uh, Not that they shouldn't copyright me. All I'm doing is talking in in the show, and it's just like a picture of the title screen for reference. So, I mean, uh, I don't use any footage or like panels or anything of the like. But the reason why I have this stream here set up is so that, and I'm gonna pop out the chat as well, so that I can have you guys here while I'm actually looking at the list. Uh, But the reason why I have this stream even going on right now is, I have a few things here that I have on the list already. Baka and Test, I believe, was a suggestion from Tori, Sim's boyfriend. Um, Madoka Magica, which was a suggestion by Lost Leader, DuckTales 2017, which was a suggestion by Sylv. And then I have some ones that I was also interested in seeing, like Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Fraggle Rock, and Code Lyoko. Also, Wildstyle, the Digimon series that I'm doing is Adventure, the first one, because that's like what was around when I was a kid. And listening to the theme song like 7 times in the last 3 days, or 4 days now, technically, I guess. It sucked me in. It made me interested in checking out Digimon. So that's the first one I'm gonna do. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna take suggestions from you guys. So if you want if you want me to get a sampling of any series that you like, uh, you know um, then go right on ahead, and I will add it to the list here until we get like I don't know, 20. Uh, uh, like 20 things, or if this has gone on for like a few minutes, or whichever goes on first. So you can list as many suggestions as you want. Whatever you like. I will put it on the wheel, and it'll be a contender for one of the future reviews. So yeah, uh, you know, uh, if you ever wanted me to check out something, Uh, then now is the time to make the suggestion. So yeah. Uh, Wild Style says the Digimon series I remember the most was Digimon Data Squad. Yeah, um, I don't really know much, to be honest, about Digimon. So the originals, I have barely any impression of, and that's from like over 20 years ago. Uh, and then I know I know the name Digimon Tamers, which I believe followed that one up. But other than that, I'm just clueless. Uh, so let's see here. Sunswift says Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Uh, Okie doke. Why not? I've seen Sabrina before, but I think it's been long enough to where I don't remember enough things about it uh, to where I can get like a fresh impression. So that's perfectly fine. Uh, and then Swift also said Kyoryu Sentai Ranger, which is the original Sentai version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think I've seen enough of that though. Um, so unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to take that. Uh, Wild Style says Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, which was a suggestion last time. I wonder, was that you, Wild Style, that put that in when I did this last year? Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. My goodness, what a name for a show. Um, Excuse me there for sniffing. Tuxic, TMNT 2012 is a good suggestion. However, I have seen the first 3.5 seasons of it, so I definitely know what I think of the show and whatnot. Samurai Pizza Cats as well. Like I love the shit out of Samurai Pizza Cats. So unfortunately, I can't get a first impression out of that. But it's a good suggestion, Sunswift. Uh, uh, Personally, if someone hasn't seen Samurai Pizza Cats, I definitely recommend it to them. Uh, no, Tuxic, it's not really a TMNT ripoff. They make a bunch of Ninja Turtles references, but the premise of the show is pretty different. So you know, you know, it's a funny ass show though, especially like the first two episodes. The first two are like a laugh a minute. My God, Ju Say, Ju Say, what is that? I wonder. Allow me to go look that up on Wikipedia, just real quick. I will put it on the list. 2006 animated television series. Uh, where is the summary? 350 years have passed since humans first settled. Okay, so it's like a sci-fi thing from what I can see. Okay. Ju say. Oh, you know what, Tuxic? Okay, yeah, I'll put Kim Possible on there. Why not? I haven't seen enough of it to have a real first impression of it. But that's one I've been interested in checking out anyway. I've seen the Christmas special, and that's like all I really remember. Astro Boy from the 80s. Okay. Astro Boy 19. Oh, whoops. 80s. What does that put us at now? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, 9 more. Blast Rider. Is that another anime? Sure looks like it. Okie doke. And so long as it's not like inherently pornographic, uh, then I can put it on there. Sunswift, Sergeant Frog, is one that I have seen enough of to have an impression. I really like what I've seen. So again, it's a good one. But unfortunately, I've seen just enough that I can't put it on the list. Um, just for the memes, I'm gonna say Bakugan. Why the hell not? There you go, Bakugan's on the list. Wildstyle asks, does anyone remember the TV channel Jetix? I sure do remember Jetix. It was a block on ABC Family for a short bit, and Toon Disney. I didn't watch it very much because I wasn't really a Toon Disney person. But sometimes if like Spider-Man or really late in the night when they aired like The Tick was on, like I'd catch it every now and then, especially for Spider-Man. Holy shit. 90s Spider-Man. They also used to air Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. So that's actually the first impression that I had of Amazing Friends was through watching that on Jetix on Toon Disney. Uh, Sunswift with I hate Disney XD for replacing Room Disney. I know what you meant. Don't worry. But I just found that kind of amusing. Let's see, Tuxix says, I only like Disney because it plays Gravity Falls. Well, I suppose Gravity Falls is another one that I could put on there. I haven't seen a single episode of that. Do you want me to? He-Man 2002. I remember that existing, but I don't think that I watched too much of it, so it's on the list. And let's just do a count again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 6 more. And then we'll start getting to the suggestions. Wild Style, I've definitely seen enough of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! To have an impression on that. Q says, I don't remember Blast Rider or Juyosei having any Ichi, so you should be okay. It's not Ichi I'm worried about, because that's still, like, soft, uh, you know, uh, where it's not, like, overtly pornographic. Uh, so, uh, it would be like if somebody suggested a hentai, basically, then I wouldn't be able to do that for this show. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, okie doke. There's one I haven't seen enough of. Why, in fact, I've seen barely any Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I don't even remember watching a full episode. I do know that I quite like the Chaz after seeing clips of him uh, online. Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Um, I I would if that were a series, but it's a movie, so like that doesn't really fit within the whole 3 installments first impression thing. Uh, that's one I don't think about terribly often, but I was interested in seeing it. So Q, I might see that later down the line, but this is for like the series, you know. And you could do comics or manga or whatever as well. So yeah. Tuxic Newt says, I feel like the series sadly died after Arc V released, though, and Wildstyle agrees. Did either of you two see the movie that takes place in like the originals realm that came out somewhat recently, where like Dan Green and Eric Stewart came back to do their roles, and well, like basically everybody did. But I watched that with Rabid recently. That was a fun movie. Yeah, Tuxic, Street Fighter had an anime movie. Uh, it's kind of obscure, but it's out there, and it was dubbed into English. So you know, Earthworm Jim. Sure enough, sure enough. Through soil he did crawl. I haven't actually seen any full episodes as far as I'm aware, so yeah, Dark Side of Dimensions. That's what it was. It had an anime movie and an anime series. So wait, uh, hold on, I won't be able to see you guys for a moment. Street Fighter. Okay, so Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Uh, but was there like an anime TV series? Street Fighter 2V. Oh, was it dubbed into English? Because that would make it easier to find. Oh, okay, so it was. All right. Uh, okay, I apologize. I'll put that on there. I thought you meant, or well, you did say the movie, but fuck it. I'll put that on the list. Where does that put us now? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, three more. Three more, everybody. Hello, Carolyn. Hi, Trip. Welcome. Uh, Rule of three suggestions. If you got a series that you want me to watch that I haven't had a first impression of yet, then you know, then I'll add it to the list. And since a couple more guests here now, I will increase the list here to like 25. So if you got any suggestions, if there's anything that you'd like me to check out for a review, I watch the first three episodes or read like the first three issues if it's a comic or a manga. Uh, so yeah, that's how Rule of Three works. Q says, also the anime series might not have aged too well, but I haven't watched it in almost 20 years, so who knows? Trip, no. I'm sorry, but no. In fact, I'm just gonna remove that comment there. Nothing against you, Trip, but just no. Boo. Well, well. Um. All right. So at least three more. And for those who already did suggest, Bucky O'Hare, yes, it has a cartoon. Uh. All right. I'll try to look that up. Uh, Gungrave. Okay. Let's see if Carolyn and Trip have any suggestions though, because they just got here. So, geez, if you insist, Trip. Oh, whoops, I misspelled Gungrave. There we are. So yeah, Carolyn and Trip. If there's anything you legit want me to watch, it could be an internet show too. Uh, for instance, uh, not that I really was interested, but Has Been Hotel, just as an example. I've only seen the first one of those. Uh, I've only seen the first Hell of a Boss, which is one I'd be way more interested in watching. Wink, wink. Uh, but no, like these are your suggestions. So the Mr. Potato Head show. Okay, why not? Uh, Carolyn says, well, I recently watched this series that's been making the rounds, Arcane, which is loosely based on League of Legends. Though you don't have to have any knowledge of the game. It did just come out. So, wait, okay, so it might not be good if you're watching, or if you're wanting an actual series. Trip, I've seen enough VeggieTales to know, like, what I think of it. You know this. Pilot episode of the first hell. Okay, so I guess it was the pilot that I saw. So that's what I meant by first. Uh, oh boy, if the wheel picks Mr. Potato Head show, it sounds like I'm gonna be in for a good time. Carolyn, what do you mean by actual series? 'Cause I can put Arcane on here if you want. I can most certainly do that. I have the power. This is my video after all. I can do whatever the fuck I want as long as it's within YouTube's guidelines. I mean, there's only one season so far, but they do plan to have. Well, no, I can still put that on there though, because if I'm interested, then I can just go finish the first season, and then if I like the first season after that, I can go watch the second one whenever it comes out. So yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Okay, so what do we got now? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we got like a big wheel so far, but just a few more. Just a few more, everybody. The first episode of Hell of a Boss is much more effed up than the pilot, but it's still awesome. I can believe it. Hello, Super Skull902 64. Did Vinny and I do the fusion dance at some point, and I just didn't notice? Jose, if you want to suggest a series for me to watch, I'm doing this selection thing here for my series rule of three, where I watch the first three episodes of a series, or like the first three of a manga or a comic book, whatever the case may be, and then I uh, let you know whether or not I'm interested in continuing it. Yes, you did. Also, hi. Hello. Uh, so if there's something that you'd like me to check out the first few installments of, then go right ahead. I'm just about done filling up the wheel, but there's still like four more that that I can take. I'd say Super or Stupid Mario Bros, but I know you, or I know very well you know that show as well as I do. Yeah, Stupid Mario, man, fucking amazing. Have you watched the Japanese version of Sonic X? I mean, like, to be honest, my dude, I don't think it would make too much of a difference if, because like I've seen English Sonic X, and that's like 4Kids' least edited shows. Like, they didn't really change the plot too much, so I don't think I'd be losing anything between like the original Japanese and the English release. I mean, it's a good suggestion. I just don't think that there's enough of a difference between the two to justify that. Trip, I've seen enough Sonic Underground to know what I think about it. Q says Wolf's Rain. Uh, okay. I'm gonna presume that's another anime. Q's been suggesting a lot of animes. And fuck it, I'm gonna put Hell of a Boss there too. Because I wanna. Since that one's for me, I'll take 3 more. We'll make it 26 options here. Wild Style, why'd you fuse them? I don't have the defusion spell card. I can't turn them back. You know, I like Vinny, but being fused with him is, I don't know, man. Trip, I've seen enough Between the Lions. It's a good suggestion, though. That was a fun PBS show from back in the day. Encouraging kids how to read, or to get into reading, rather, and whatnot. Reading Rainbow did that as well. It's kind of interesting that they had 2 such shows on the network at the time. I have to leave. My battery's at 30%. See you guys later. Well, I hope that you had a good time here, Tuxic, for how short this has been going on. But thank you for the suggestions and everything. I hope that you had a good time. Jose asks, have you ever watched Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai? I have not. So I'll put that on the list. Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai. So there we go. And then Carolyn's suggestion was She-Ra. Is it called She-Ra, Princess of Power? She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Okay, that is the new one. All right. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Okay, one more. Q says, I feel like Subsonic X has more narrative context to situations and more emotional depth to character arcs, but that's just me. Like, you might be able to say that, right? But like, I don't know. I just don't think that the plot itself was too different between uh, like the original and the dub. So they might have had like more like slightly more mature dialogue choices, um, or whatnot. Maybe deeper ones in certain situations, but like overall, I just don't think that it's different enough. Chowder, uh, Symbionic Titan, uh, hmm. Well, you know what? Those two came in before I called it, so I'll just put both of them on there. Symbionic. Or is that too? Yes, I am that much of a stickler. Okay, there's like a oops. I didn't mean to click that one. Symbionic Titan. That was made by Gendy Tartakovsky. Okay. And again, I'm that much of a stickler for official typefaces and whatnot. Symbionic Titan. Clam chowder. 3, 2, 1 penguins. You know what? That's one that I haven't seen at all. So you know what? Fuck it. 3, 2, 1 penguins. It's made by the same people as VeggieTales. So okay, I believe I have 28 suggestions here. Or well, like a few of them were my own idea too, but that was only 4 of them. 24 are suggestions from friends or the chat here. So that's gonna be it. Those are the ones that I'm taking. Uh, and whatnot. Wait, Mephiles just came in. Is Rada 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 a series, or were you just saying that? Okay. Apparently you were just saying that. Or actually, no. Fuck it. What is Rada? Okay, never mind. Uh, how many are you gonna cover in total for this batch? Oh, okay, it's because of chowder. Gotcha. Carolyn, I'm doing 4 as per usual, and I'm picking 3 from this list because the first one that I'm doing, I absolutely have my mind set. The one that's gonna lead the episodes off is the dub of Digimon Adventure. The first one, obviously. So yeah. Uh, and here I made the wheel spin for 15 seconds last time to add dramatic effect. Look at that. So many options. So many options, everybody. Okay. So we got all this, and I'm picking 3. So yeah. Uh, Rule of 3, batch 4. The first one again is going to be Digimon Adventure 1. So what will our second one be? And it's going to be Gungrave. There we are. All right, let's just get rid of that from the list so that it doesn't pick it again. So Gungrave, and then episode number 3 of this batch. 15 overall will be Earthworm Jim. Okie doke. And then episode 16, the 4th of this batch, and the final one that I'm picking here is going to be Kim Possible. Okie doke. So there we go, everybody. We've got 4 episodes now for Rule of 3, Batch 4. So again, that's going to be Digimon Adventure 1. That's going to be Gungrave. That was a suggestion by Q, if I'm not mistaken. And then, fuck, what do we have after that? Oh god, I'm forgetting already. I know. Okay, welcome, Josh, who says, I know someone who has a Kim Possible communicator beep as her text tone, which, yes. Uh, at least it isn't the Mr. Potato Head show. Yeah, that's true. At least it's not that. Uh, I can't believe I'm fucking forgetting what I picked. It was Digimon, then oh god, now I'm forgetting the second one too. Okay, Earthworm Jim was the third one. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Thanks, fam. In the chat, it was Digimon, uh, Gungrave. That was the second one, suggested by Q. Sunswift suggested Kim Possible and Earthworm Jim. So the third one's going to be Earthworm Jim, and 4 is Kim Possible. So yeah. Uh, Josh asks, what was your adventure hint? Are we getting Adventure Time? Well, the dub just called it Digimon, but the original Japanese show, the first installment, or the first two installments really, first two seasons of Digimon were called uh, uh, Digimon Adventure in Japan. And they might have retroactively named the dubs that over here, but I'm just calling them Digimon for short. OG Digimon. Uh, so yeah, that'll be my 4 episodes. I can't believe I fucking forgot what I picked immediately afterward. That's silly. But again, these episodes will be coming out in the spring. I'm hoping next year. Maybe earlier than that, to be honest. Rule of 3 doesn't take me that long to make, so uh, I could just do it in January or February. uh, you know, but we'll see. No later than the spring, uh, and that's a promise. God damn it. Uh, but yeah, uh, short-term memory -6. Exactly, Josh. Uh, so one more time, because I remember now. Uh, it's going to be Digimon, the original series, followed by Gungrave, as suggested by Q. Uh, and then Earthworm Jim, and then Kim Possible, both of which were suggested by Sunswift. So that'll be batch 4 of Rule of 3. That's episodes 13 to 16. And I look forward to checking these shows out. So, yeah, thank you for putting your suggestions in the chat, everybody. Uh, you know, I hope that you look forward to the episodes. Don't worry, Sunswift. I've got my ways. I can watch all of these if I'm not mistaken. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Uh, Rabbit says I definitely like 3 of those things. Uh, yeah, Gungrave. I had no idea like that was even a thing until Q said it in the chat. So that'll definitely be a new experience. But thank you all for the suggestions, everybody. And I hope that when these episodes do come out that you enjoy the reviews and everything. Uh, so yeah. Until the next time that we do this, which will be after the episodes come out, I'll do another one for the follow up episodes because I'm gonna do another round of follow ups after this. Uh, so yeah, that'll be fun and exciting, hopefully. But yeah, uh, just one more time, thank you all for the suggestions. We got Digimon, we got Gungrave, we got Earthworm Jim, and we got Kim Possible for our next batch of Rule of 3 episodes. So hell yeah. I'm just repeating myself now. I'll see you guys for the best of 2021 stream, which will be a late night stream tonight, I've decided. So in only a couple hours, I'll be back. Uh, so yeah, to celebrate New Year's Eve and whatnot. So yeah, but I'm gonna give my voice a bit of a rest until then and get everything all planned out and shit. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Until a few hours from now when I'll be back. Uh, and until then, I have been skull902. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day. See you later.